Alright, so today we are going to be covering Stage 19 Vocabulary and Derivatives. So first we have amo, amare, amawi. This is a first conjugation verb meaning to love or to like someone. And we get the words like amateur and amorous from it. And notice, like most first conjugation verbs, it follows the pattern where the first form ends in an O, the infinitive, the second form ends in an ARE, and the third ends in an AVI. Next we have kaido, kaidore, kikiri. This is the third conjugation verb meaning to kill, and all of the side words we have in English come from it. Suicide, matricide, patricide, homicide, fratricide, soricide, whatever side you can think of, it will come from this Latin root, the third part of it. Here we have carus aum. It is a 2-1-2 adjective meaning dear, and we get charity from it. Alright, so the next word we have is castigo, castigare, castigavi. This is a first conjugation verb meaning to scold or to nag someone, and we get the word castigate from it. You can imagine an old lady going when you see this verb. Cogito, cogitare, cogitavi is a verb you may recognize already. It's a first conjugation verb. It means to think or to consider. Descartes, French philosopher, once said, cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And so that's probably where you've heard this verb before. And to cogitate or cognition are two different words that come from this verb. Conficio, conficere, confeci is a third io conjugation verb. So notice that first form has the io at the end, but then its infinitive is ere, like most thirds. And it means to finish something. It comes from the Latin word cum and facio, so to make with something, to make complete. And so we get the English word confect from it. Here we have kuro, kurare, kurawi. It's a first conjugation verb meaning to look after. We get the English noun curator, so this is someone who looks after something. Dulcis, dulcis, dulce is a third type 3 adjective. It means sweet. So whenever you're out there and you're like, man, that was sweet, you can be like, man, that was dulcis. We get dulcent from it in English. Filia, filii is a first declension feminine noun, and it means daughter. It's obviously related to filius, filii, which is the Latin word for son. We get, from both of these forms, their root, we get the word affiliate. Fluo, fluere, fluxi is not a flux capacitor. It is a third conjugation verb meaning to flow. It's related to the Latin noun flumen, fluminus, which is a river. Think of it as something that flows. And we get the word fluent, someone who is easily able to flow through a language. Here we have forte. It's an adverb meaning by chance. And so we get the English fortuitous from it. Gratias ago is an idiomatic phrase. It literally means I give thanks. And it's from the verb ago, agere, egi, and the Latin noun gratia, gratiae. And we get gratis from it in English. Hasta, hastai is a first declension feminine noun. It means spear. You can see it's probably related to kaido, kaidore. Iluk is an adverb meaning there or to that place. And it's antonyms with hook, which means here. And you'll notice it's also related to hic and ille. So they're all kind of interconnected. But you know these are the location places because of that long U. Iter, eternus is one that you can probably figure out from the second form. It's a third declension neuter noun meaning journey. So a common idiomatic expression in Latin is facere iter, to make a journey, or facio iter, I make a journey. And we get the English word itinerary from it. Locus, loci, is a second declension masculine noun meaning place. We get allocate from it. It's something that you're putting towards something. Mane is an adverb meaning in the morning. Pretty simple there. Negligens, negligens, negligens. The genitive form is negligentis. It's a type 3 adjective meaning careless. So we get negligible and negligent from it. Notice the masculine, the feminine, and the neuter forms at the very top of the page all, masculine, feminine, and neuter all look the same. So you got to be careful with this one. Noe is a third conjugation verb meaning I know. It's from nosco, noscere, novi. Periculum, periculi is a second declension neuter noun. We know it's neuter because of the um. And it means danger. You gotta imagine the robot on Lost in Space saying, "Periculum, periculum, Will Robinson." Plurimus a is a 2-1-2 adjective meaning very much. And then in the plural, plurimi, plurimi, plurima means very many. So you gotta be careful. If it's singular, it's very much. If it's plural, it's very many. Posko, poskere, poposki is a third conjugation verb meaning to demand or to ask for. So it's kind of like peto, petere, to beg or to seek, similar to that verb. Sonitus, sonitus is a fourth declension masculine noun, means sound. We get the English word sonnet from it. It's a song that's being created. Shakespeare is well known for these. Tot is an adverb meaning so many. Like, you can think of it, I had so many tots. Get it? Tater tots? I crack myself up sometimes. Humerus, humeri is the second declension masculine noun, and it means shoulder. We get the English word humerus, which is your upper arm bone from it. It's the bone that connects to your shoulder. Wexo, wexare, wexawi is a first conjugation verb meaning to annoy. And we get the word vex from it. You have to imagine that someone who is castigo a lot, who is castigare, who is scolding, is probably also vexare a lot. Annoying. Vivo, vivere, vixi is a third conjugation verb meaning to live. Vivisection is to cut into something that's living, but then you also have survive and vital, also words that come from vivo. Wix is an adverb meaning hardly or scarcely. You know, the tots were so many that I was scarcely able to finish them all. I was wix able to eat them. And then the last one we have is walks, wokus, a third declension feminine noun meaning voice. Obviously, voice comes from this noun, but also equivocate and vocal come from it as well.